Hi, I'm Danny Gillen, and we're coming to you on behalf of Emmy Action. We've written a letter to Robert Kennedy Jr., the Secretary of Health and Human Service of the United States.
Dear Secretary Kennedy, we are writing from Patient-Led Research Collaborative and Emmy Action, organizations that advocate for people with long COVID and myalgic encephalomyelitis or chronic fatigue syndrome, which you know as ME/CFS. We wish to express deep concern regarding President Trump's recent executive order to terminate the advisory committee on long COVID. In your exchange with Senator Young at your confirmation hearing, you committed to prioritizing efforts to address long COVID. We are asking you to keep your word. Please keep the long COVID advisory committee with the members previously selected, as they have lived experience and expertise in this area of science.
Long COVID continues to affect millions of Americans, with estimates of 20 million people having developed this condition. Furthermore, about 45% of individuals with long COVID meet ME/CFS criteria, one of the most underfunded and under-researched diseases in the United States.
The economic impact of these diseases is substantial. Long COVID is expected to have already cost the U.S. at least $3.7 trillion in lost productivity based on reduced quality of life, reduced earnings, and increased medical spending. The economic cost of long COVID rivals the aggregate cost of the Great Recession, according to this estimate.
You have time to reverse course on this misguided decision. This will not be the last issue that affects people with long COVID. Medicaid cuts, telehealth, level 4 accommodations, and so many more issues hang in the balance. We urge you to reaffirm your commitment to addressing long COVID. The health and well-being of millions of Americans depend on continued research, support, and action in this area. On behalf of Lori Jones with Emmy Action and Lisa McCorkle, Patient-Led Research Collaborative.
This is Danny Gillen, coming from Florida, representing millions of Americans living with long COVID. I'm a mother, I'm a friend, I'm your neighbor.
I'm Brian Buckby. All of us here are also representing the hundreds of thousands of people with ME/CFS and long COVID who can't leave their bedrooms.
Corey from Georgia, one of the millions with both long COVID and ME/CFS.
Katie Gassamy, long COVID, ME/CFS, and I represent the hundreds of thousands of people that have lost their income and jobs as a result.
Harley Goldberg. I've been living with ME/CFS for 8 years. I represent one of over 4 million people, young and old, in the United States living with ME.
Thank you. Please
Comment,
like,
Share.
Contact your representatives.